Okay, so today is Friday, November 8th, 2019, 2:56 p.m. Okay? So what I'm showing here is that my reviews for places is much more than 4 reviews. See, it shows here that I've only done 4 reviews. It's actually more like 22 reviews. Okay, so the 4 reviews that they have is Crave Kebab. Right, it says I give this place 100,000 stars if I could. I gave it good reviews. And then there's the response from the owner that was 10 months ago. And then Gold Coast Car Wash, I had a bad experience there. It says my original review of this ripoff of a car wash was mysteriously removed. So now here I complained about my review being removed because I was checking back to see if my review was there. So I explained that it says, I am able to see the review that I wrote once I sign into my Google account, but the review isn't viewable to the public. So let me elaborate on that. Favorable reviews of businesses which I wrote about on Google Reviews are still available for the public to read, but the unfavorable review I wrote about these con artists at Gold Coast Car Wash was removed from public view. I will make it my mission to expose these con artists at this crappy car wash. Now I'm even angrier. So this was done 3 years ago. Okay, so I wrote reviews and good reviews about, here, let me click back, about Notre Shop, right? This was available to the public. Okay, this Notre Shop place and this La Colombe place, good reviews. And then after those 2 places, I left a review for Gold Coast Car Wash. That was my next review. This was when I first was doing reviews on Google Review. So these were my very first reviews. La Colombe, then the next review I did, literally number 2 review was Notre Shop, and then the 3rd review I did ever on Google Reviews as my name here, Davud Rui, was this Gold Coast Car Wash place. And then I checked back to see if my review was still there for this gold, and it was gone. But Notre Shop and La Colombe, which I give good reviews to, were still there, even if I signed off of my Google account. But if I signed off to my Google account, the Gold Coast Car Wash review was not there. But then I wrote that I noticed that my Gold Coast Car Wash review was not there when I signed off by writing this review. And this review that I, called Google out on to show that, my review of Gold Coast Car Wash was removed if I was not signed into my Google account. I was able to see my own review if I was signed in, but if I was signed out, I was not able to see it. So it looked like to me, like Google made me think that my review was still posted for this Gold Coast Car Wash place if I signed into my account. But if I signed out, it was not visible to the public, and it was not visible to me. It was so they had basically shadow banned my review. But these 2 reviews were available to the public even if I signed out. So what I'm trying to say is that they make you think that your reviews are available to the public. Okay? So if you leave like reviews that they like, they'll leave them up there. But if you write reviews like this place, I had a bad experience there, and they'll take them down. But to the user who signed in, who left the review, it'll look like it's still up. But it's actually not viewable to the public. It's only available to you when you're signed in. When you sign out, it's not. Because today I was checking my other reviews and I noticed, and I wanted to see if they were still doing the shadow banning thing of reviews, and it turns out that they are. I noticed that my reviews of Niles North High School and Skokie Hospital on the corner of Woods Drive and Old Orchard Road, and other reviews, I left 22 reviews, were all taken down when I signed off. They were not available to the public. They're not viewable to the public. But when I signed back in, they were viewable to me and on my phone and on my devices, on my laptop computer. But they're not viewable. The only reviews of the 22 that are viewable to the public are this one that I complained about the shadow banning that Google was doing to the reviews, and this one, which I left a favorable review for Crave Kebab. Now, okay, see? For example, La Colombe Coffee Roasters, 5158 North Clark Street. There's my review. It says 4 reviews. I actually have 22 reviews. Right now, I'm currently signed off. See? It says sign in. That means I'm currently signed off. See where it says sign in? I intentionally signed off. Okay? And I went back and I checked. And in fact, the La Colombe, this is just an example. I'm not going to go back to, well, no, that's Gold Coast. That's just an example. Okay, so that's still there. Okay, so now I'm going to sign in. See? Now I'm going to sign in.